Alright, so throughout the entire, literally the entire lifespan from start to now of Black Ops 4, but there's been this huge criticism about how the game feels so recycled because it had maps like Slums, Jungle, Summit. I'm sure there's one or two more maps in there that were from previous Call of Duties. Not only previous Call of Duties, but Call of Duties that came out, 7-8 years ago, which is fucking incredible. To think that a game in 2019 for some reason has to have recycled content from older games like that, not because fans asked for it, because we already got Jungle remastered in Black Ops 3, we got Summit remastered in Black Ops 2, and we got Slums remastered in Black Ops 3 as well. And all of these maps look way better in Black Ops 3 in my opinion, by the way. So it's not like they did it because the fans were asking for it in Black Ops 4 specifically, because they already did this in other boots on the ground game and Black Ops 3, as I mentioned. So they did it because they are too fucking dumb and so uncreative that they didn't have enough time. They didn't put enough thought into, they had 3 years and they didn't put enough thought into coming up with 4 extra maps, just like they could do back in Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and MW3 and MW2, where they came out with, 14, 15 maps, no remakes out of all of these. So it's just like, what happened? Like, literally, what happened along this road where now, which is the topic of this video, they have to remaster the Cap 40, which no one asked for. If anything, people don't want that. I mean, it was banned in competitive during Black Ops 2. It was banned in League play, I'm pretty sure. It was banned in the entire pro circuit. And yet they decided to remaster a gun that was deemed so overpowered that, for one, a lot of people hated it during the multiplayer. There's no reason as why a secondary should be that overpowered. I mean, it's a secondary for a reason. But they brought it back after so much flack. I mean, the pro community hated it, obviously. And whenever it was in the pro circuit and they could use it, it was kind of like, bro code, honor code, not to use it because of how overpowered it was. It's been like that for a lot of things. And I'm sure it's like that with a lot of specialists, in Black Ops 4. I'm not sure. I don't really keep up with Call of Duty, the pro scene, too much. I just look at news and things like that, even though I watch a lot of Scump. I used to watch a lot of Nade Shot back in the day. But, like, why? Like, could you not come up with your own machine pistol? Like, why does it have to, be the Cap 40? Why can't you do, like, I don't know, it's just a Raffica remake or something so similar and give it a different name. Don't, like, when the game gets so much criticism because there's already so much recycled content, and then you try to overwrite that with more recycled content. It makes no fucking sense. Literally no sense. They're coming out with Cat 40s, shitty new maps that don't get put into the actual playlist before they balance any specialists, fix all the bugs that are in the fucking game, balance things already. I mean, to me, there's clearly some incompetence going on. And this is coming from a Call of Duty fan, not a Call of Duty Black Ops 4 fan. But this is coming to a Call of Duty fan, Black Ops 4, I've been pretty vocal about it. I don't like the game that much. I don't absolutely hate it. Like, I would play it if it was the only game I had. But the shit where they're selling, shit like Cherry Blossom Camo, this came out in 2012 as an unlockable camo through challenges. You got it on the way to golds. It was like similar to like fall camo from MW2 is the way you got it. You got it on your way to gold, even though there was no gold in that game. I understand that. It was a camo you unlocked through like challenges as far as headshots and one-shots go. They recycled that, and you have to pay for it. So not only is the stale content enough, you also have to pay for the camo itself now, instead of whenever you got it free, whenever it was at its peak, whenever it was, refreshing and things like that. And they also did it to a fucking red dot site. It came out for $1, right? People were pissed that it came out for $1. People were screaming about it. Me, including myself, my previous video was made on that. And yet, they come out and now they're selling it for a whopping $2 fucking dollars, 8 quarters, 200 pennies, 40 nickels, 20 dimes. Like, it makes absolutely zero sense to me. As a Call of Duty fan, I fucking hate this, because whenever you look at other games like Fortnite, just the battle pass in that game it's very solid. It's very solid, and you can just buy everything direct. And it's kind of hard to compare because Fortnite doesn't have a history like Call of Duty does. But it's just weird to me, as in you're selling us shit that we already got for free in previous titles. So why not go back and play previous titles? This game is not its own game. It's not unique to itself in any way. It's got a AR meta just like Black Ops 1. It's got the look of Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 2. It's got the maps of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. It makes no sense. It's got the sniping like Black Ops 3. The only, real refreshing attributes of this game are Mastercraft camos, reactive camos, for the most part. Sometimes, I mean, these reactive camos, the final stage of it, you got this in Black Ops 3 as like a regular camo that you didn't have to, upgrade for, if that makes any sense. You could just get them and get the reactive parts by itself, just off rip. So this game is a combination of all the Black Ops series with, worse hit detection, worse sniping by a fucking mile. Like, the game's got the hit detection of Black Ops 1, another game that came out in 2010. So you put 2 and 2 together. I want to see Call of Duty do really well, and this year I think it did, fairly well. As much as I, don't like Black Ops 4, much as I, I'm very vocal about how my feelings on it. I don't hate it, but as far as sales go and hype as far as Black Ops goes, it was actually a successful year, I would consider, and I can't take that away from it, and I don't want to take that away from it, I hope it was the best-selling Call of Duty of all time. I just hope future titles do not take this, they're not on the same wavelength at this game. They don't take anything away from Black Ops 4, especially Specialist in the black market is absolute trash. But yeah, that's my feelings. Let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys.